Well, we have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. But tonight, it's a good Week 9 matchup here on a Monday night, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the New York Jets. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. To throw is Rodgers. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. On fourth down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets. And the rookie Darius Davis deep for the Chargers. Fielded at about the 28. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's caught by the rookie Quinn Johnston. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
On first down, it's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now Herbert going to change the look. On 2nd and 10, Herbert. He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Do that same stupid shit again. Play underneath again.
in. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chargers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, still a long way to go in the season, we know that. But as it stands, these are your top two seeds in the AFC. So I ask you, is this a potential AFC championship preview?
Brandon, I need you to get me a fence and a saddle because I'm about to ride that bad boy because I think there's so many good teams in the AFC. Maybe we could look at like 3 games a weekend and say, this could be an AFC championship preview.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing is Rodgers. He's got it to Williams. There he goes, left side. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd down and 6 now. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I'm...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Finds Spiller on the check down. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams, there to bring him down. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Come on, man.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. Dobbins. Touchdown, Chargers.
Come on. How he got hurt? He got the breakout game.
Through the air, Charles, and then
Fuck, man.
the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes
Not Quentin Williams hurt. How these motherfuckers just getting hurt, man?
His teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start.
Dislocated shoulder and will not be able to return for the game. I ain't got no receivers now. All my receivers hurt. It's ridiculous.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we know all about the importance of this ball game. Sure, we're still just in the middle part of the season, but this one you feel could have ramifications down the line.
Right now you're looking at these two
Whole breakout game, bro.
Green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 75 yards. And the Jets are able to strike through here as they are in for 6.
He done for the season. 6 weeks. Shit, whack.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, you want those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Herbert now. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Why everybody getting hurt, man? The fuck, man?
So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
As long as Herbert don't get hurt, I don't give a fuck.
They've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And he is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point try now from Dicker. It's good, and it's 21-10. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now it's Herbert. Again, that's Hurst. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Herbert going to change the play here. Spiller will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown.
That's whack. I need 150 yards receiving. Oh, man. Dude hurt. Breakout game. Superstar upgrade.
Attack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
His players get hurt on extra points, man. Y'all need to turn the injuries down, man. Y'all watching this shit, turn these damn injuries down, man. He done lost 2 players on extra point.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
This look, everybody having shoulder injuries. What the fuck, man?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start
should have picked that off, yeah.
Deep in your own territory.
Come on, man.
Minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. This is caught by Williams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now Rodgers.
I should have stayed with him. I should have stayed my ass right there with him. Damn. He was going to get me, dog. I should have fucking stayed with him.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
Now Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be
long blockers.
Here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Long blockers.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Will McDonald in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Open man downfield is Davis. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Herbert. That is taken in by Hurst. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And the Chargers first down.
Herbert on first down now. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Will McDonald
I've been sacked 4 times.
And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Option play, here's Spiller. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throw right side, caught by Davis. And the Chargers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. J.K. Dobbins with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Chargers 35, Jets 10.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
I don't know who the fuck Stacy P is, but what's up?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And from the 25, they work this to the 20.
Bro said he gonna come out here and 2 the clock. He don't want me to get the ball back. He don't want me to get the ball back.
To throw is Rodgers.
Bro said he gonna 2 the clock. Man, I know that's right.
Straight ahead is Hall. Swarming behind the line, and his rough night continues. It was Joey Bosa working his way in to mess that one up. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Jets on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Rodgers now to throw. He's got his target. That's
Don't worry about it.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Hall want to give up the middle.
Come on, bro. Darren James, he's right there in the hole with him. Ain't going to step up. Come on, dog.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Hall again.
My boy say he gonna come out here and chew the clock. Hell, no parts in his offense. He say no parts in his offense, though.
Doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them.
Come on, dog. Y'all so dumb.
Yeah, the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this time with 6 points.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and get in the
This boy came out here and chewed the clock, bro. I appreciate you, though, man. Don't come out here and waste my time. I feel you.
It puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th
I
quarter
feel
of
you,
what has
man.
been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll run with Hall. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
One more time with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The Chargers going to signal for
My boy came out here and ran out the whole second half on me.
We've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1.
Oh,
and the
shit.
Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
2nd and 10. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
He takes places beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Oh, man, I got no receivers, dog.
Good for 18.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Fuck, man.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Got an open man, it's Josh Palmer. And he has a big gain inside.
Man, come on, man. You ran the whole clock out. You gonna quit? He ran the whole clock out and I ain't gonna quit, bro. This a league I joined, man. This what we doing. Come on, man. Man.
Before being dropped, Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. On 1st down, it's Herbert. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD, but of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points, and my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Dicker down attack on the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Chargers 42, Jets 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
Win my division. I don't care about that shit.
Kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough with that one possession down the stretch.
Silly fuck.
Giving us an opportunity to win the game.
So for LA, the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll also drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL.
Oh, where y'all get these? Where y'all find these bums, bro?
Good night, everybody.
Need some casual Madden players or what? Just looking to be in the league or what? Yeah, he got hurt. Man, that's whack because he got hurt.